everyone, how's it going? It's Mr. Moustache. So I've got another car ASMR video for you. Since it seemed like quite a few of you liked the last one. This time though, however, I'm in a different car. If you actually watched the last video, maybe you noticed when I was in my WRX, at one point I turned the cameras to the mirror and you could see another car parked next to it with purple wheels. That's the car that I'm in now, which is a Toyota 86. It's like 10 years newer than that piece of junk over there. So it's a lot nicer and more modern inside. Plus I've put kind of like a stupid ass wrap on part of the trim on the inside. So I'll flip the camera again at some point so you can see inside and pressing the buttons and all that kind of stuff. Let's see how the same kind of things sound in this car compared to the WRX. In this car, everything feels a bit more solid. I guess that's because it's newer and just how the car was made. So maybe less tappy and more dense sounding. Also sorry for the weird lighting. The light doesn't really work and it's really dim inside the car. So I've just got this little LED light sort of thing to one side, which is why it's kind of weird lighting on my face. I'm filming this obviously in the daytime just because at night it would be way too dark in here and my phone wouldn't be able to pick anything up. The only downside is because it's spring, there's heaps of birds making noise outside. Plus everybody's like flying past on the highway just kind of close by. So there might be random noises that you can hear in the background. Hopefully the tapping and my voice is louder so you can hear that a lot more. with the camera the other way around so you can see the steering wheel inside the car a little bit. I call my car a Toyota 86, but I've heard when I watch videos on YouTube about the car and about other stuff, people call it an 86. I don't know, I've just always called it an 86. What would you call it? A Toyota 86 or a Toyota 86? That's the little 86 logo there. I don't know if you can see it properly. 8, 6, 8, 6. Although I know in different countries, I don't even know if it's called a Toyota 86 or if they call it something else. But there's also a Subaru version that it's basically the exact same car, but it's badged as well, in Australia it's badged as a Subaru BRZ, but it's exactly the same car, engine, chassis, all that kind of stuff. It's just the badge here is the Subaru logo, and the dash inside is a little bit different, maybe different colour stitching, but yeah, exactly the same car. The inner part of the steering wheel feels really hollow. I'm guessing that's because of the airbag. Especially it's got a nice hollow tapping sort of sound to it. I managed to prop my phone up on the steering wheel. Hopefully it'll stay and not fall down, so I can do a bit more like I did in the WRX. It's got a similar kind of roof that it feels a bit like felt. So it makes a really nice, scratchy kind of sound. Also, I'll do some tapping on the sun visor as well. It's actually quite thick, so it might sound good. Also, I just realised the sun visor's got a light, so it looks better now. You can actually see me, instead of the weird light just coming from one side. Compared to the WRX, this is such a small car. I'm not like really tall or anything. I'd probably just say average height. But like my head is right there. If I sit properly in my sort of driving position as well, my head is almost banging on the ceiling. It's such a low down car. When you're driving it, it almost feels like a go-kart as well. Hopefully this sounds good. I don't know if it's because of the sound or because I'm doing it so close to my head, but it almost feels like I'm actually scratching my head. I can just see heaps of birds sort of in the back garden going crazy, making so much noise. Hopefully it's not too loud and coming through in the video. I don't know what they're doing, trying to fight over some worms or something. Just going crazy right now. This actually sounds really nice, but I've just noticed it's got sort of I'll turn the camera around at some point and show you. It's got like that like a wave pattern, sort of those like oriental wave looking pattern. so you can see more stuff. And the pattern that I was talking about, that's the pattern I was talking about. So it might sound good scratching across it. Hopefully that sounds good. Sorry for my shaky footage, I'm just using my phone. I probably should try and get a better setup and use my actual camera with some kind of stabilizer or something. Also, yeah, Senpai, this is the wrap I was talking about. I'll show you more of that after I've shown some buttons and things down on the center console. As you can see, it's rear wheel drive, so skid mode activated. So when you're driving, if you press this one, it turns just the traction control off. And then when you turn this one off or on, this fully turns off the vehicle stability control, I think it is, and then puts it in some kind of like sport acceleration mode. All I know is, if I'm kind of being a bit of a hoon, press either of these buttons and I can make the wheels spin easier. So in my WRX it's only a 5-speed, where this is obviously 6-speed. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to get into reverse, you have to lift up this tab, and then it'll let you throw the shifter a lot further to the left, and then you can stick it into reverse. It sounds a lot more solid, less clangy and more thunky, if that makes sense, compared to the gearbox shifter sound in my WRX. But I guess this car is 10 years newer, so it's probably an age thing, but I think just how this car is set up. Anyway, it's a better gearbox just because the throw is really short. I think it's like sort of a standard short shifter. So you can get through the gears pretty quick. Also on the dash, it's all the buttons for like the heater and the AC and things like that. They're like these cool flick switches. It kind of reminds me of something from like the cockpit of an airplane or something. Instead of buttons, they're like these. Yeah, you just flick them down. So yeah, inside it's a lot nicer. As you can see, this is the wrap on the inside of the dash that I was talking about. Senpai. It's just like a plastic piece of trim that had like, I think it was a carbon fibre kind of pattern, or maybe the same pattern that was on the sun visor. That waves kind of pattern. But if you get like a plastic trim tool, you can pop it in around here and then pop it off. So I was messing around and I had a big sheet of this wrap, so I thought I'll stick it on the inside of my car. I think it looks kind of funny anyway. Senpai. Sorry, I'm kind of leaning over the centre console to try and tap it. It's just a little bit awkward how I'm sat. I can't really reach well and hold the camera at the same time. Wow, that's a bit better. When I run my fingernails over the wrap, I can actually feel the pattern or texture of the trim, the plastic trim underneath. It's hard to tell what it feels like. I think it is like more of a carbon fibre kind of pattern. enjoyed this second car ASMR video. It's actually a lot of fun doing ASMR in the car. It's kind of comfy. I have a nice bucket seat, just chilling in the car. So I definitely plan on doing more if you enjoy it. At the moment, I'm just using my phone and my phone's microphone. So I plan to revisit just this style of video anyway, with maybe my DSLR camera, if I can figure out how to get that to work with a microphone so that it looks and sounds a bit better, and I can actually show you more in the car with a nice camera and nice audio. Also, I'm planning on actually doing a bit of work and fixing a few things I know that I need to fix already on my WRX. So I don't know if it's really ASMR video, but personally I like the sound of tools and things like that, so in future I'll probably do a video on maybe fixing my WRX. But if you want to see more car ASMR videos, whether it be in the car, using the car as an ASMR trigger, or maybe even see the car out somewhere just parked in the rain, let us know in the comments. It'll be interesting to see if everybody is enjoying this style of video and wants to see more. Thanks for watching. See ya.